mysterious occurrences being reported throughout the region of Antarctica.
There are many mysterious reports coming from the continent of Antarctica.
This highly classified information coming out of Antarctica suggests otherworldly beings that look like Aragorn and Gandalf.
There are a few forbidden ancient scrolls that do tell stories that look like creatures and characters from Tolkien's Middle-earth mythology. Fictional mythologies? Then how can these reports from Antarctica be true?
Can some of these ancient action figures actually come to life?
And maybe that's the answer. Do these Lord of the Rings InArt action figures that are being played with in Antarctica look like real people? There is a doorway that leads to the notion that life here began out there, far across the universe. Join Aries Tarrington as he embarks on a quest to uncover ancient action figures, not only on planet Earth, but in other realities and other Earths across the universe. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, an InArt review from the Dark Jedi right here at 6 Scale Cantina. This Aragorn, what do I think about it? Let's dive into it, baby. Right now. Alright, and welcome to another episode of an Aries Tarrington Show short. Right here at 6 Scale Cantina. Look, gonna review this InArt Premium Aragorn. You see the shipper box right there. The box inside the shipper box right here. I am so excited to be doing this review with you all. And the packaging comes in. I'm really impressed with the packaging here from InArt. Comes with that beautiful sleeve that's shrink wrapped right there. It looks really, really prestigious. Really, really nice right off the bat when you take it out of the corrugate. It really makes you think that you got something super special. And when you take this off, it is a wow moment because the box is very, very nice. The box that this figure comes in, you can see it right there with that gold chrome on the front with the Lord of the Rings ring there, and as you open this up, fabulous. And here's the big enchilada, baby. Wow. Ooh, I know there's been some conversation about, is this as good as what was shown in the prototype? And for me, I say yes. I think this is absolutely a stunning portrait representation of Viggo Mortensen from the Lord of the Rings. Just look at that. And with this rooted hair, there's so much you could do. And this is rooted hair. Implantation technology. It's very, very tedious when InArt does this with their figures and they're using the rooted hair. Same thing with Hot Toys with their Artisan versions. It's very, very tedious. And when you look at this right here, the attention to detail is next level. And that's what you're seeing with these InArt figures, is next level with 6-scale collecting. And of course, you've already probably seen, if you haven't already, go check it out, my Artisan Wonder Woman WB100 and my Artisan Joker Batman Imposter version. They are also next level. These are all next level. But you could thank InArt here with their InArt Joker that all of this is happening. But for me, this is absolutely fantastic to have this within my collection. Now, I'm giving you every little conceivable angle here that I can. And very, very raw lighting, but very, very, this is going to be the one channel where you're going to get real up close, high resolution video here. I'm not a review person to give you fancy music or real fancy backgrounds. I want to give it to you raw, baby. Gosh, remember Live and Raw? Yeah, we'll be doing that again soon. But everything about what the Dark Jedi does here at 6-scale Cantina is raw. So now I'm giving it to you a little bit under his chin, looking up there. This looks like a real person. With this rooted hair implantation technology, that again is very, very tedious. Individually, put in that way. You look at the back of the head. It looks... Now, put it to you this way. This doesn't look like a Barbie doll, baby. This doesn't look like a Barbie doll. This doesn't look like a Ken doll. This looks sensational. Going through the packaging here, they has like 3 different layers. You have where the figure's laid up, where you saw when I opened it. Then you have those accessories. Then you got the base and some of those things on the bottom. We'll go through some of this stuff here. There's actually quite a lot that this comes with. And with InArt, I have the Gandalf too. You'll see this kind of how it looks, with the Gandalf as, this review of Aragorn premium version goes on. That's like real metal, ladies and gentlemen, that sword there. So very, very impressive. At least I think it's real metal. It's fantastic. Scabbard, excellent. You've got, some of these that I'll take out later. Some of them are in the plastic baggies that they come in. There's the arrows. You can see there, you get 4 of them. You get the bow. Really, really nice. You get all the archery stuff, to be quite honest with you. You're going to see there's this pipe, if you could see it there, but there'll be another picture there. Again, all the archery stuff that you can think of. And of course, you've got the big sword, the big enchilada there. Look at that. Look at that right there. And you got the shards. It's beautiful. I didn't take that out, but you can see that it's clearly in there. But this is nice. Comes with a lot of nice accessories. It makes it very, very special. Turn it around here, so you can see the other side of it. Nothing really, super dramatic to see on the other side, but you get the idea. What this looks like. Very, very nice accessories. And honestly, you want to, as collectors, we expect that, right? With these premium figures, and even with Hot Toys now, when you're getting their, reinvigorated DX line or their Artisan figures, you expect, accessories that are going to be this quality. But from InArt here, very impressive with the sword. You also get a sword. It's made out of metal as well with the Gandalf. You can see some other accessories right here. You get like the, his sleeping bag or whatever that is. Again, more. You get a cloak there, the archer. You'll see that put on, but you get some other stuff there. in the with this figure, then you're going to start seeing, you know, some of the detail now on the actual body of the figure and the clothes that it comes with. And I'm very, very impressed. The thing that most impresses me is you're not dealing with pleather here. You know, you're dealing with leather. You're dealing with leather, you know, on his, you know, his jacket there, if you will. And the materials are great. I mean, this, I mean, I think the Weta Workshop would be proud looking at this, to be completely honest with you. You know, it's been a long time since I watched all those extended DVDs, you know, and all that stuff at the Weta Workshop. Everything from the bottom of the boots to every conceivable detail that you could think of. You know, the belt is great. You're going to see that on Aragorn here in a little bit. And look, I wanted to see what InArt can do. I have the Gandalf as well. And I will be collecting the entire Lord of the Ring lines. Every figure that they come out with InArt for Lord of the Rings, I'll get. Very, very impressed. And so happy they're doing this. The base is nice. You know, it's very Middle-earthish. Very ancient action figure-ish. You can see the necklace there, I guess he has from Arwen or whatever. You got the pipe, which is pretty cool. I'll do a little pose with that in a little bit. You know, with the pipe there from Aragorn. There's the hands. You get a nice collection of hands, and take them all out of the little baggies there, but you get the picture. In other words, you get a lot of stuff, ladies and gentlemen. There's the back of Aragorn. Try to pull up some of these clothing pieces a little bit so you can see underneath there. Very nice. Look at that detail. Trying to give it to you up close so you can see the texture and the just the overall look of the clothing. It's very nice. Again, that's real leather. That's real. You're not dealing with leather there, ladies and gentlemen, at all. And you pull it up. You have your wear and tear, weathering that you would expect on Aragorn at this point. You know, before he really becomes the return. You know, the Return of the King. Very, very nice. And I could tell you, this feels, when you have it in hand, it's really nice quality. You could feel the quality. You could smell the quality. You could feel it. You could smell it. You could see it. It's just everything about it. This base is pretty cool, too. It's not as heavy as the Gandalf base, which is interesting to me. It's light. It's light, you know, like, it's just light, hollow, but I like how the magnet, you can move it up and down, so, because when you stand this figure up, there's no, like, crotch grabber or anything like that. It's magnetized, which is really, really cool. I do love it on this figure and the Gandalf figure, but it is a little disconcerting. It did fall on me a couple of times, but once you get the hang of it and position it right, it's really, really good. But being you see that taken off there, but it does worry me just a tad. But if they make those magnets stronger, I think it'd be even more fantastic. Look at that. Look at that. And I tried to move the purrs or the rolling eyes as best as I can. I can keep moving that too, but there you go. The hair is very, very workable, but you don't have to work on it too much. I mean, right out of the jar, baby. This thing looks like Viggo Mortensen, and I'm going on every angle. So if it's not as good as the prototype pictures, I don't know. It's this looks like him. See him with the cloak there, different. I got him now with the, you know, I mean, yeah, he's got the bow. He's got an arrow in his hand, try to reach from the back. I'm certainly not a posing expert. You'll have to watch Figure Flex Fridays for that. I probably would not be able to even come close to flexing. All I can flex is what I got in the box and put out here, baby. But who knows? Maybe I can get good at it. The base is nice. Little grass around it. So you could see it here, kind of decked out. Look at that. I mean, I am absolutely blown away by this piece. This is an incredible work of art from InArt. And for me as a collector, I will absolutely, I am sold on getting all of them. So hopefully we get a Legolas. Would love a Galadriel, and Elrond. Boromir would be fantastic. Of course, the Hobbits, Frodo, Samwise, Merry, Pippin. I'll take them all, baby. I will take them all. But Arwen would be fantastic. Honestly, any of these characters. But that is very, very special. And really, if you're going to get the Gandalf, you can entertain the sculpted version, but since Gandalf really only comes with rooted hair implantation technology, I really think this looks the best if you're putting it with Gandalf the same way. I'm trying to give you a little top action there so you could see, you know, how that flows in. It's cool. You can really have a lot of fun with it. I really do dig the magnetic bases, and there you go. There's him next to Gandalf. This is great. You know, I get to collect InArt with the Lord of the Rings. You know, I've got Hot Toys with Star Wars, yay. And there's someone that's going to be putting out Lord of the Rings, and look at them together, baby. I mean, next level. And you could thank InArt for helping Hot Toys get to the next level, too. You know, when I compare, you know, Gandalf and Aragorn and the new Artisan Joker and the Warner Brothers 100 wool rooted hair implantation technology Wonder Woman to these, I really see all next level. I don't see one better than the other, better than this. I just think we've hit a new level in this hobby, for sure. And maybe it got a little stagnant in the past, where we just kept getting the same old and same old. And I think we'll still get that from Hot Toys with their regular line. But this premium line, this artisan line, wow. And look at that, wow. There you go right there. There's the, and there's what I'm talking about. There's that. Look at that, and look at that. And same thing with the Wonder Woman here. You see that pull up. It's a real experience. And there it is from Hot Toys. That's next level. There it is from Hot Toys. I mean, they make the other Wonder Women that are out look like toys. And that's the next level. And there's Gandalf now, focusing on that. A great companion piece to Aragorn. Love to get these all. Look at that. I mean, it's sensational. It is absolutely sensational. And again, because that's rooted hair of the Gandalf, having Aragorn with it, it really kind of looks like it belongs, for me. Anyway, since I have the Gandalf in the collection. But look, you know, my you know, closing thoughts as we're getting to the end here with this figure is, it is an absolute, you know, I'm just giving it to you. 10 out of 10. I mean, there's always things you can improve, but really, this is, it hasn't been any better than this. The Gandalf's 10 out of 10. You know, that head sculpt, the Imposter Joker is Artisan's a 10 out of 10. That Warner Brothers 100 Wonder Woman for me was a 10 out of 10. These are just 20 out of 10. They're just out of this world. I'm sure more, you know, real intricate posing collectors can pick it apart. I think the magnets are very strong. I love the, instead of just the pegs and, you know, having a little bit of the magnet function on there is really fantastic. And I'd like this to be a little stronger, though. I mean, if I was going to really criticize anything, I just really will. It makes me a tiny bit concerned that it would fall over. If they could make that a little stronger, I think that would be great. Other than that, I'll be honest with you, I kind of dig it. I kind of am digging these premium figures from, InArt. I'm digging these artisans. Didn't think it could go next level, but what's showing me is some stuff did get stale over a course of some years. It ain't stale no more. Thank you, InArt, for doing this. Thank you for doing a Lord of the Rings line. Thank you for pushing Hot Toys. Now we've got these premium figures that are just, quite frankly, making some of the older figures look a little dated. And I didn't think that was possible. But this figure's a winner, baby. Absolute winner.